Welcome to the Sky River RV Show. Sky River is different than most other dealers in the area. Why? Because we do training. Manufacturers come to Sky River and actually teach our crew on a regular basis about their products so they can better inform you. Today we have a representative from Springdale. Come on in here.
Hi, Michael.
Introduce yourself, please.
My name is Kevin Warren.
Kevin, how long have you been with Springdale?
I have been with Springdale for 3 years, with Keystone RV for 10 years.
Now, differentiate between Keystone, the company, and the individual product.
Well, what you've got here, Michael, is a price-sensitive product. So what we want to try and do is provide the customer with a product that is going to give them all the features that they need while they're camping, all the things that are going to make their camping experience fun and functional, along with giving them the price that they're looking for. So a lot of times what you find is people come in and purchase a Springdale because they're just getting into the RV lifestyle. And so the Springdale gives them the opportunity to have that experience along with not really having a big impact on their pocketbook.
So part of what Springdale is not necessarily for that person who's been RVing a long time and is a full-timer.
Well, it can be. It really kind of captures all the worlds. It's going to be price sensitive. It's going to be easy on the pocketbook. It's still going to be feature laden. So really anybody who's either getting into the industry or maybe coming down from a bigger coach, or really just trying to find the perfect floor plan for them, whether it's going to be a couple or a family, Springdale's going to offer all of those things. It's a metal-sided trailer. It is price sensitive. There are other brands and other segments, but with those things that we provide with Springdale, it offers you all of the things that you may need wherever you are in the RV lifestyle.
What about the weight of this product?
It's weighted nicely to where you're going to be able to have a lot of different floor plans available to you with a half-ton truck. So really kind of capturing the main category of what size vehicles people have when they're purchasing a travel trailer. Springdale is going to give you a big selection with that.
Okay, Springdale, right now we have 3 Springdales on the lot. From the smallest to the largest, how many different products are there?
Floor plans, we probably offer about 20 different floor plans.
You have a 16-footer?
We have an 18-footer.
18-footer up to?
About a 32-footer.
Wow, okay. So that gives a pretty wide berth.
Yes. And with that, you're going to have a combination of floor plans that are more intended for couples, through bunk houses with double bunks, triple bunks, double beds, bigger beds, quadruple bunks if you need them, bigger kitchen floor plans. So there's a big selection of floor plans that you can choose from with Springdale.
Well, great. Now listen, what we're going to do here, obviously you came to do training with our sales staff and not stand here and talk to me. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring them over, and if you would, we're going to kind of listen in while you give them a real description of what's going on in the product. And I appreciate you coming.
That sounds great. Thank you very much.
All right. See you soon.
All right.
The Sky River RV Fall Clearance Event is going on now. We're making room for the 2014s, so every 2013 must go, which means you are going to save, save, save! A new 2013 Coachman Freelander, only $361 per month. A new 2013 Whitewater Retro Style 17-foot ultralight travel trailer, only $129 per month. Plus, we have several used RVs to choose from. Sky River RV, with over 10 acres of the largest selection of RVs on the Central Coast.
Noble Productions and Central Coast Now Television brings you Live Local, Think Local, Buy Local, a small business marketing campaign and upcoming television show. Internet purchases only give back 1% to the community. Chain store purchases give back 13% to the community. Purchases made in local stores give back 43% to the community. Buying local is giving back. It's helping your neighbor, your family, and your friends. Business owners interested in being a part of the Live Local, Think Local, Buy Local campaign, please give me a call. Why can't we shop our way back to a better local community?
Sky River RV Service Department understands complete hitch work and RV repairs of all kinds. We even perform RV body work. Need a special part? Try us first. We have a complete RV parts department. You can browse our showroom and see the latest and greatest in RV equipment. We even offer propane and propane accessories. And we're open on Saturdays to assist you in your parts needs. Sky River RV. Excellent products, excellent service, excellent prices.
The nice thing about the Springdale is it is a price sensitive product. If you've got someone who may be looking for a nicer amenitied floor plan, but are very sensitive on price, Springdale kind of hits the mark. Is when we walk inside, you're going to feel like you're in a little bit nicer trailer rather than being in a smaller, low-priced, kind of a cheap-looking trailer. Because the whole thing that we're trying to do here is give our customers the right floor plan with the right features so that when they go out camping, it's the right product for them. Would you guys agree? Absolutely. Yes, good. So a lot of times, if we're talking about first-timers, they may or may not know the things that they need. So it's going to be our responsibility as their consultants to show them the things that we offer on this and why we do it, because it's going to make their camping lifestyle just a little bit easier. For instance, the electric tongue jack. How much easier is an electric tongue jack pushing a button versus cranking that thing up and down all the time, right? Somebody who's never hooked up a trailer before doesn't realize that until they've cranked that thing up and hooked up their truck or disconnected their truck. And then they start going, man, I wish I had an electric tongue jack. So electric tongue jack is one big thing. A real quick touch on kind of how we do the construction. It is a baked on enamel. This is not paint. So it doesn't peel and it doesn't chip and it doesn't fade. That's a good thing on the metal. It's 16-inch center construction with your wood framing and in your roof in your sidewalls. That's pretty standard in the industry. And then on the roof, you always have the one-piece EPDM Royal Tough Ply rubber roof. Everybody knows those things, right? Those are all the basic things. It's important to know those things. A couple of features that I like to focus on are what separates us from our competitors. Two things that are really important are black tank flush and outside shower. Those are not common features on a metal-sided trailer, on price sensitive. But these are really important things, especially when you talk to your customers how they're going to want to go camping. So number one, let's talk about the black tank flush. Why do you think the black tank flush is going to be so important?
Mama doesn't want a bucket of water in there.
That's right. If you don't have a black tank flush, you have two choices. You either have a stinky trailer or you're having to flush out your black tank flush by sticking a hose down the toilet, right? The advantage to this right here is simply you hook up a hose, you turn it on, you're spraying out your black tank, the trailer stays nice and fresh smelling, and it's easy to wash it out. That's a big thing. This is not a common thing in this segment. So those are the important things that you share with them, especially when you've got someone who hasn't gone RVing. They don't know how important this is till they've gone RVing, right? So it's our responsibility as their consultants to say, hey, black tank flush is an important thing. And on every single Springdale floor plan, we're going to give you a black tank flush. The other thing is the outside shower. You don't realize that you need an outside shower until you're camping and maybe somebody's going fishing, or the little kids need to be hosed off, or the dog got in the mud. There's always reasons to be rinsing things off on the outside while you're going camping, because hopefully you're going to get a little dirty. That's what camping's all about. So having an outside shower that gives you hot and cold running water is a great thing to share with them. Again, not all of our competitors have these things. So when you say, hey, look, if you're going to be using these things, or if you're going to be camping, or if you're going to have kids, or if you're going to have pets, or if you're going to go fishing, those are all important things to have when you're going camping. And the outside shower kind of helps with that whole process of like, hey, I don't have to take all of that dirtiness inside because I can do my rinsing off right here, hot and cold running water. So outside shower, black tank flush, two really important features in this segment that we can share that separates us from all of our competitors. Outside TV bracket, yeah, we're back. We do this simple little thing called an outside TV bracket. This gives you the ability to take the TV that we include on the 266 from the inside, detach it from a little bracket that looks just like this, hook it up, plug it in, hook up your cable, and be able to watch your TV on the outside. Is it that big of a deal? I don't think it didn't cost us a lot to do this, but how much more convenient is it when we give you the ability to watch TV on the outside? It's a good, important thing to talk about. Let's talk.
Have to buy another TV.
Absolutely. You have versatility with your TV. Let's talk about the wheels and the wide track. On the 266 and higher floor plans, we have what's called a one-touch package. The one-touch package includes an electric tongue jack, electric stab jacks, electric awning, aluminum wheels, a completely enclosed and insulated and heated underbelly that includes a 60-gallon freshwater tank, and a big entry assist handle at the main entry door. That's what we include in our one-touch package, all a handful of features that are pretty important and are going to make using this particular trailer here when you're going camping a whole lot easier. You're not going to spend so much time hooking up your campsite or getting ready to camp, you're going to a couple of switches, a couple of buttons, and you're ready to camp, because that's the whole idea. Let's go camping rather than let's spend 2 hours trying to hook up our trailer. The aluminum rims is a good feature because really it's a higher end level than the metal rims. So when you have aluminum rims and somebody's looking at something else and it's got the steel rims, that's an easy one. This has got aluminum rims, right? Aluminum rims are higher end than the steel rims. Then we also do this little thing, it's called the wide track design. So you'll notice that we've taken the wheels on the axles and separated them a little bit. What that does is it gives you just a little bit smoother pull as you drive down the road. When your wheels are a little closer together, you're going to feel every single bump and rut in the road as you're driving down the road. When you separate those things, it smooths everything out. There's a little bit of a porpoising effect as you drive down the road, and it could be that your truck and your trailer do this a little bit, and you'll feel it in the truck. Separating those axles smooths all of that out so that you have a much better and easier pull while you're driving down the road. Big feature. We're pretty much the only manufacturer in this segment doing a wide track. So again, that's something with the Springdale that separates us from everybody else. And remember, I was talking about the difference between, do I rent a trailer or own a trailer? This is going to be that thing that tells that customer, we know what happens when you're driving down the road. We know what happens when you're pulling. This is going to make it a little bit easier for you. We went ahead and gave it to you without trying to talk you out of doing something like this. We already talked about the big entry assist handle. What's the advantage of a big entry assist handle?
Safety.
Safety. It gives you just that little bit more ease of, instead of grabbing a smaller handle here, you've got a bigger handle here to grab. It comes out a little bit further. It's going to be easier to get up and down the steps. And then remember, I talked about the one touch package. This little switch right here is the switch for your stab jacks in the back. So rather than taking a manual crank and having to, on either side of the trailer, manually crank the jacks down, getting a little bit hot, getting a little bit sweaty, taking a little bit longer time, it's as simple as taking this little switch right here, pushing the button, your stab jacks nicely with a motor, set down, settle your trailer, stabilize the thing so it's going to be nice to live in. Any questions there? Good. Let's come back here and we'll talk about a couple things. Okay. Another thing that separates Keystone from Springdale from a lot of our competitors are these right here. These are called jalousie windows. They're windows that as you open, they crank out like this. It's specifically designed for when you've got these windows open and maybe the rain starts coming up, you'll still be able to keep the window open and the rain will not get on the inside. This costs a little bit more than the standard slide windows. Springdale puts a jalousie window wherever we can and wherever it makes sense, because we know how people go camping. There's one thing that a lot of RVers will always have a story of, and it's that, remember that one time we went out camping and that horrible storm came up and it was raining like crazy and everybody had to get up and pile in one of our trailers. So everybody got inside here and there was about 8 or 9 people and it was really roomy and it was great. But then all those hot bodies and made it really stuffy and kind of warm. The great thing about this is as it's storming outside, the jalousie windows remain open. A little bit of ventilation goes through there, keeps it comfortable on the inside until that storm goes away. We do the truss roof. You can see the angle of the roof there. So the moisture and debris naturally run off. It's a truss roof at a 4.5-inch pitch. And we put a truss at 16 inches on center, just like your house construction. Sidewall construction, 16 inches on center, just like your house as well. Touch on the slide room here real quick, because there is a slide system that's in the industry now that is it's becoming pretty common, and it's called Schwintek, and it's gears here. It's a great lightweight slide system. Schwintek slide system is good for smaller lightweight slide systems, not good for bigger, heavier slides like this. We do the standard Lippert style construction where the gears and the arms are all incorporated into the chassis. It's tried and tested and proven. This is the way we do it. It's triple sealed. Here's your flap seal that gets the moisture off. Here's the seal when it's closed, and then you've got a seal on the inside of the slide room when it's all the way open.
So what you got there? What kind of?
This is your standard Lippert slide system.
Okay, so Lippert.
Lippert slide system.
Okay, not a Schwinn.
Correct. Schwintek you'll always know because it's got the gears here.
Right.
Schwintek is a great slide system for small slides. It was intended to be for lightweight slides.
Is that chassis also Lippert?
It is. Always Lippert and always full extension outriggers. That's a really important thing because, again, in a price sensitive segment like this, we have a lot of competitors that take the outriggers that come off of the chassis I-beam and don't bring them full extension. So those couple of extra inches there save the manufacturer a little bit of money. In the steel, we take them all the way out to make sure that you've got plenty of support in the sidewall construction. All right, let's go inside.
Hi, I'm Kay Flagg from Kay's Country Kitchen, and I want to talk to you about being on Central Coast Now. I've been on Central Coast Now with Noble Productions for almost a year, and it was my first real commercial, TV commercial, and I was so impressed at the feedback I've had from this commercial. People from all over my area, tourists from Paso Robles, Cambria, stopping through, have watched this show for information on what to do and what to see in the area. And I've had so many new faces come in and tell me the reason they came in was because they saw this on Central Coast Now. And as you can hear, I have plenty of customers here, and it's almost closing time. And honestly, I have to say, ever since I started, they've started running the Central Coast Now. This has been the best year ever. Lots of people right up to the end. Thank you very much.
The Sky River RV Fall Clearance Event is going on now. We're making room for the 2014s, so every 2013 must go, which means you are going to save, save, save! A new 2013 Coachman Freelander, only $361 per month. A new 2013 Whitewater Retro Style 17-foot ultralight travel trailer, only $129 per month. Plus, we have several used RVs to choose from. Sky River RV, with over 10 acres of the largest selection of RVs on the Central Coast. Sky River RV Service Department understands complete hitch work and RV repairs of all kinds. We even perform RV body work. Need a special part? Try us first. We have a complete RV parts department. You can browse our showroom and see the latest and greatest in RV equipment. We even offer propane and propane accessories. And we're open on Saturdays to assist you in your parts needs. Sky River RV. Excellent products, excellent service, excellent prices.
Noble Productions and Marketing continues to build businesses and communities with great success. Our clientele is extensive and at all levels. We have the ability to market your business at a consultant level, or we can represent you as your marketing firm. We provide standard media options and have the ability to build custom campaigns and promotions. At Noble Productions and Marketing, we will accomplish your business goals. Please call us today for a free consultation and like us on Facebook.
Now we're going to talk about a motorized, a Class B. It's called Road Trek. And Road Trek is famous for a whole bunch of reasons, but I'm going to let the manufacturer's representative tell you about that. Come on in here, Marcel.
How you doing?
Very well.
Again.
Introduce yourself, please.
My name is Marcel Champoux, and I'm with Road Trek. Been there since 1995, and I'm the Director of Sales for the West Coast.
Director of Sales. That's a big thing. Tell us about Road Trek and why Road Trek is different than somebody else.
Well, Road Trek is a Class B motorhome. So the Class B motorhome is the fastest growing segment in the industry right now. We've been building them since 1974, and we specialize in the Class B. We don't build anything else.
Nothing else?
Nothing else. That's all we do. And we offer the most diversified product line in the industry when you talk about Class B.
Now, how careful are you about choosing your dealers?
We're very cautious about that. It's the most important thing. They're the frontline people. If we don't have the right dealers, we could be in big trouble. So the important thing when we're choosing a dealer is to make sure that we've got a good location, that we've got a good dealer principal, he's got a great staff, and our responsibility is to train them.
Okay, that's what you're here for today. But give us a little bit more background about, are you the number one seller in the segment? Or are you number three? Where do you stand?
Road Trek is the number one selling motorhome, a Class B motorhome in the industry since 1990. Wow. We own about 50% of the market, while the rest of the manufacturers own the rest. So you can see that...
That's okay. We're busy.
We're busy.
Yeah.
We can see that we own an awful lot of the market, which again is an opportunity for the dealers. No question about it.
So you own half the market.
We own half the market. We offer the longest warranty in the industry for the Class B motorhome as well. So these are a lot of incentives to buy Roadtrex.
And what would that be warranty?
We're looking at 5 years unlimited mileage for 2014.
Unlimited mileage.
Unlimited mileage, 5 years. So it's the first in the industry. It's never happened before.
Wow. The features of your product, say, versus some of the other products in the market. We're going to take a picture of the inside of this coach as we're talking so that we'll be able to see the things.
Yep.
Give me some idea of what makes your product stand out.
Well, some of the standard features that we have and our competitors don't have. First of all, it's important to point out that we diversify our product. In other words, we have Chevrolet and we have Sprinter as well. Most of our competitors only build on the Sprinter. So we give the customer a greater opportunity to look at different price ranges as well as different floor plans. If you're looking at the differences between our product and other product, really you're looking at floor plan. I'm certainly here to say that the rest of the competition is good competition and good quality, but we have standard features that our competition doesn't have. And part of that is a macerator, for example, for dumping your black and gray water tank. Dual batteries were standard. In many of our product, you also have the microwave convection oven. You have inverters instead of some of the systems that are being used today on some of the other products. So there are some features that are a little bit better as well.
Now, the Chevrolet gasoline versus the Sprinter diesel. Right. I know there's a price point difference, but is there really that difference in fuel economy?
There's a considerable difference in fuel economy. If you're looking at the Sprinter chassis, they're rated at 22 miles to the gallon. You'll get 18 to 20 for sure, and perhaps better than that. If you're looking at the Chevy, you're looking at a big V8 compared to a diesel-powered engine. And the big V8 6-liter or 4.8-liter, which we use in our units, are looking probably at about 14 to 16 miles to the gallon compared to 20.
And the
considerable difference.
Right. And the price point also has something to do with that.
It's interesting, yeah, absolutely, because the diesel engine is a more expensive engine to buy. The Sprinter is a more expensive chassis to buy as well. So that's part of the reason for the difference in pricing.
You see how busy we are, folks? I mean, stuff's going in and out all the time, and we don't want to disrupt anything, but we want you to understand that we have chosen companies to do business with that are the best companies in the segment. And the manufacturers want to choose us because we are the best dealer in the area.
Absolutely. No question about it.
Okay.
That statement is backed.
And different lengths of the Sprinter chassis.
Well, if you're looking at the Sprinter chassis, we build on the short wheelbase and the long wheelbase, and that is unique to Roadtrek again. So we give the choice to the purchaser, or the buyer, or the prospect, of having a long wheelbase, which is about 22 feet in length or 23 feet in length, or the short wheelbase, which is the SS Agile, which is 20 feet in length. And of course, the difference between the two is that one is a lot easier to maneuver than the longer one. So versatility is extremely important.
We have done a segment where we gone to a parking lot and pulled in and parked it like we were driving a regular car, a pickup truck, or a station wagon, and how easy it is to park. Now, on the Chevrolet chassis, you have how many different lengths?
Well, we go from 18 to 22. So you've got 18, you've got 20, and you've got 22.
Different motors?
Different motors as well. If you look at the shorter version, which is the 170 Versatile, and is 18 feet in length, you're looking at a 4.8 V8. If you're looking at the 190 Popular or the 210 wide body that we have, you're looking at a 6-liter engine.
Okay. So, and these vehicles, whether they're Sprinter chassis or Chevrolets, they can tow something else?
You bet they can tow. There's no question about it. If you look at the Chevrolet, the maximum towing capacity on the 190, and that's the one that tows the most, is 8,200 pounds.
8,200?
8,200 pounds. So you can tow another Roadtrek behind it if you wanted to. So that's what you're looking at. If you're looking at the Sprinter and you're looking at the long wheelbase, which is on the 1-ton chassis dually, you're looking at 7,500 pounds. So they're pretty comparable as far as the ability to tow is concerned, and that becomes pretty important.
Right, you could tow a pickup truck or a Suburban.
Absolutely, or a horse trailer, or a boat, or whatever. That's the idea.
Awesome, absolutely awesome. Is there a difference in how many different color combinations do you have?
Well, on the Chevy, you've got 3. You've got the white, you've got the silver, and you've got the sand. If you're looking at the Sprinter, you've got a little more choice. You've got a blue, you've got a green, you've got the tan, you've got the silver, and you've got the white. Plus the fact that with Roadtrek, if somebody wants a specific color, we can do that. We have our own paint shop, so that would be a specific order, and it would be a little more expensive. By the same token, you can have it painted any color you want.
Now, a lot of people ask the question, how the heck do all these things get from wherever to our dealership? Are these driven on the ground?
No, they're not driven on the ground. In the old days, they used to, but now they're all flatbedded, so there's no mileage on them whatsoever. So we ship them 2 at a time, and we go from Kitchener, Ontario, Canada, where they're built, wherever they have to be delivered.
Now, is your competitor doing the same thing? I thought they were delivered on the ground.
Well, I think it probably depends on some of the competition. I know that a lot of them do the same thing we're doing as well, but some of them probably still drive them, which puts quite a bit of mileage on them before they're delivered.
Well, I thank you so much for all the information. What we're going to try to do here is tie together your product with our dealership so that the customer gets the best product for the best price.
You bet. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, sir.
All right, take care.
Be sure to tune in to Central Coast Now for local television programming on Charter Channel 10 and Comcast Channel 27, where you can experience different cities up and down the Central Coast, in addition to local wine shows, home improvement shows, staycation shows, RV shows, educational shows, and so much more. So support your local businesses by tuning into Central Coast Now or visit centralcoastnow.tv. All programming produced by Noble Productions, your small town and affordable video production company. Contact Valerie at 805-260-4766 for more information.
The Sky River RV Fall Clearance Event is going on now. We're making room for the 2014s, so every 2013 must go, which means you are going to save, save, save! A new 2013 Coachman Freelander, only $361 per month. A new 2013 Whitewater Retro Style 17-foot ultralight travel trailer, only $129 per month. Plus, we have several used RVs to choose from. Sky River RV, with over 10 acres of the largest selection of RVs on the Central Coast.
Noble Productions and Marketing continues to build businesses and communities with great success. Our clientele is extensive and at all levels. We have the ability to market your business at a consultant level, or we can represent you as your marketing firm. We provide standard media options and have the ability to build custom campaigns and promotions. At Noble Productions and Marketing, we will accomplish your business goals. Please call us today for a free consultation and like us on Facebook.
Hey Quinn, I see you're also doing some holiday shopping here at Tumbleweeds Clothing.
Yeah, they have a great selection of clothing for women and men. I even might buy a few things for myself.
I also like to do holiday shopping next door at Sage Home Furnishings.
Yeah, they have the coolest gifts and a lot of unique things for your home. Between Sage and Tumbleweeds, we'll both be set for all of our holiday shopping. Tumbleweeds Clothing and Sage Home Furnishings at the corner in Santa Ynez.
The important thing about Sky River RV is we provide you with quality products, quality training so that our staff is actually able to help you choose the products that are best for you. Now, the training process is long, it's ongoing all of the time. Every manufacturer sends representatives. Some of the manufacturers actually require the staff to take tests to present the best product so that you can buy the product that you desire. So these aren't minor things. I know it's boring to listen to all the hubbub sometimes, but the fact is that when you come to Sky River RV, you have the best products provided in the industry by the best people. That's something to understand. You get what you pay for. When you come to Sky River, you get the quality that you expected to pay for. So, ongoing, we will see other segments with other manufacturers throughout the years and the months, okay? See you soon.